Hello UPIKE viewers and welcome to the October edition of Bear TV News. I'm Travis Stamper.
And I'm Dominique Mims. We're here to cover some of the most recent news around UPIKE and the surrounding community.
In today's show, we will be featuring stories on Merge, a convocation guest speaker, Banned Books Week, and some apps to keep you better in touch with UPIKE.
But for our top story of the day, I got the chance to check out the World of Jesus exhibit that was being showcased right here at UPIKE. The World of Jesus exhibit was recently on display at the University of Pikeville during the last week of September. This exhibit featured a combination of roughly 60 artifacts and banners. Artifacts included Roman statues, shekels, stone vessels, and handmade tools. The exhibit showcased life during the New Testament era 2,000 years ago.
This exhibit is actually a UPIKE production. This exhibit is created by the University of Pikeville. It basically happened because of our prior exhibit, Corbett M. McCotter and a Journey Through Biblical History, that was here in 2017. With the success of that, we wanted to continue the relationships we had with an excavation in Israel and 2 museums. So we created this exhibit that's a little smaller but focuses on a specific story. The world Jesus knew. What was the world like in first century Judea?
Professors across campus brought classes for a guided tour provided by Director Tommy Chamberlain. The tour, beginning with the Roman period and following the timeline of Jesus' life, provided students with the history of the pieces on display and allowed them to ask questions for further insight and understanding.
What we would like to see is students actually, one, come out and just enjoy having a world-class museum exhibit on our campus. One of the things we think is unique is you don't expect to find something like this in Eastern Kentucky. The exhibit speaks to a wide variety of people on different areas, and it was designed to do so.
For those who were unable to visit the exhibit on campus, it reopened on October 5th at the Pike County Lee Library branch, where it will remain through the month of October. Bear TV News, I'm Dominique Mims. UPIKE is constantly setting up events for students to participate in, but sometimes it's hard to keep up with everything going on. But what if I told you there was an app for that?
Searching for information on campus activities and events? Did you know that there's a single consolidated place to find this information? The UPIKE Presence website and the UPIKE Students Events app provides convenient access to brief overviews of upcoming events, such as meetings and activities hosted by various campus clubs and organizations.
It's kind of like whenever I'm bored at the house, it's like Facebook. It has events listed for me if I need to get out and do something.
The website allows students the opportunity to fill out a form to begin the process of creating a new club or organization. This allows students to take on more active leadership roles on campus and help share the campus culture. Through the Presence website, shortcuts can be found to access UPIKE's website, the athletic website, and the academic calendar. Students can visit upike.presence.io to access the entire list of events and organizations. By clicking on the Events tab, students can search for the upcoming campus events and modify the search to narrow the results. A faster, more convenient way to find this information is by downloading the UPIKE Students Events app in the App Store and in the Google Play Store.
I love the ease of use that the app provides. It is so nice to be able to find information for all campus activities in one place.
Like the website, the homepage of the app showcases the most recent upcoming events, while the menu filters by specific clubs and organizations.
There's a lot more events happening this semester, so make sure you keep up with them. This is Zachary Meek for Bear TV News.
UPIKE students met in Booth Auditorium on Wednesday, September 26 at 9 p.m. for another weekly session of Merge. Merge began back in the spring as a means to provide students with a worship experience on campus. Hosted by Trinity Harvest Church, Merge provides UPIKE students with a chance to get away from all the assignments, studying, and stress of class and gather together for a time of worship, fellowship, and an uplifting message. Trinity Harvest pastor Richard Holmes met with us to discuss the roots, impact, and plans for the Merge ministry.
It's a partnership between our church, Trinity Harvest, and UPIKE, and it was an opportunity for us to work together and provide a worship service here on campus for the students. We understand that, especially if people are new to the area or don't have transportation or whatever weekends may look like, Wednesday night at 9 o'clock here on campus looks like the best opportunity to provide this offering to the student body. You can follow us on social media, on Instagram or Facebook, Merge at UPIKE.
UPIKE's homecoming will be here on Saturday, October 20th, and the Bears will be playing against Union College. Don your black and orange and show up at the Hamley Athletic Complex at 4 p.m. for the UPIKE football tailgate and catch the pregame Bear Walk at 4:30. The Alumni Award recognition will take place with the game starting at 6 p.m. and the homecoming court will be presented at halftime. In addition to the homecoming game, you can check out different homecoming week events such as Convocation with speaker Jason Boer on Tuesday at 11 a.m. or the Basketball Blast-Off at the UPIKE Gym on Tuesday at 7 p.m. You can also check out the Lighting of the Campus and Pep Rally on Thursday at 8:30 p.m., a homecoming choir concert on Friday at 6:30 p.m., and a late-night bonfire on Friday at 10 p.m. For a full list of homecoming week events and more details on the ones mentioned, visit www.upike.edu/homecoming/events.
Banned Books Week ended recently, and to bring more attention to the event, UPIKE Theater held a production of The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, which is a frequently banned book.
Written in 2003, The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime is a mystery novel about a young boy who finds his neighbor's dog dead and sets out to find out who killed him and begins to unravel an even larger mystery. Because of the contents of the book, it is frequently banned. UPIKE Theater decided to show a production of the play version of the book. Is it a coincidence that Assistant Director of Theater Kim Willard opened this production during Banned Books Week?
Well, first of all, it was no coincidence. It was done entirely on purpose to celebrate Banned Books Week because I don't really understand the idea of banning books, and I like to explore things that people might find controversial because I think that's where the beauty lies.
Being on such a controversial topic, you would believe many people would be turned away from such a production. However, some students are more than happy to support a department willing to take such risks.
I think we're taking strides in the theater department right now because, you know, where we live, that's not very common, you know, to be able to do something like this, and I think that it's very nice that we get to do something like that.
And productions like this also show us that everything isn't always happy in life, and we need to explore those unhappy moments.
I think that it's really important to have to go into other people's stories and see these real life things instead of just covering up everything and trying to say everything's happy in life when everything's not happy in life. There's a lot of things. There are mental disabilities, there's mental disorders, there's people having affairs, there's divorces, there's a lot of different things. And so I think it's really, really important that we do things like this.
If you'd like to get involved with the theater department, feel free to contact Kim Willard at KimberlyWillard@upike.edu. For Bear TV News, I'm Travis Stamper. The Student Government Association Senate election results were announced on Thursday, September 20th. The Senate consists of 17 overall positions, including class officers for each class and newly established representative positions. There are 4 open positions left in the Senate that will be filled by interviews with the SGA Executive Board. These positions include Freshman Class Secretary-Treasurer, Sophomore Class Secretary-Treasurer, International Student Representative, and Residential Assistant Representative. If you're interested in filling one of these positions, please contact SGA President Zachary Bray at zacharybray@upike.edu.
Classes can sometimes get overwhelming, and keeping up with all of your assignments can get difficult. The new Canvas learning management system introduced on campus last year has made things a lot easier, though.
Last year, UPIKE began using a new learning management system known as Canvas. The decision to move to Canvas from Jewel was decided by a campus-wide committee which consisted of both faculty and students. The platform has made it much easier for faculty to provide students with the information they needed, as well as for students to more easily keep up with their classes. Faculty are now required to keep a gradebook on campus so students can always be up to date on their grade.
Main thing I like better about Canvas is even though you can do the stuff on the app, it has an app that will tell me that I have stuff due if I, tell it to tell me. But other than that, yeah, it's better than Jewel so far. Honestly, hope we stick with Canvas and don't switch back.
Additionally, Canvas also provides students with due dates for assignments, and this is linked to a calendar that can consolidate all assignments for all classes. Now students can view a single screen and see each assignment due for that month. Canvas has made organizing classwork far easier for faculty as well, since they have access to the same features. Many faculty members can now grade student work more quickly and provide more concise feedback.
Canvas has made it a lot easier for me to grade the work that I get more quickly and more accurately. First of all, I can get a Word document or a PDF uploaded directly by a student into Canvas, so it's all consolidated. No attachments in all these emails. It's all consolidated. I can actually mark up on the documents and highlight specific things that need to be fixed. I can easily have rubrics where they can see where a student needs work to do better in. And then finally, I have the ability to send audio or video feedback on an assignment. If I feel like if I just type up a message that's maybe too harsh, I can do a video feedback or an audio recording feedback so a student can better understand where I'm coming from in my feedback, and that I'm not angry at them or upset or anything like that. I just want them to get better. And so that's made it a lot easier for me to grade more quickly and more accurately.
The Canvas website is very powerful, but what if you're on the go? There is a mobile app that you can download which gives you access to your calendar, to-do list, and gradebook. You can download the app in the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store by searching Canvas. We don't recommend taking any quizzes through the app as they don't want to fully submit and it can glitch out on you. For Bear TV News, I'm Travis Stamper. Looking for something spooky to do this fall? UPIKE Horror Fest, a new short film and short story contest, is coming to campus. Hosted by FMA and What's Up Wednesday, students are encouraged to make their own short horror films and write their own short horror stories. Each competition has $300 in prize money. Selected short films will be screened on Wednesday, November 7th at 6:30 p.m. in Chrisman Auditorium. There'll be free pizza, popcorn, candy, and soda at the event. For more information on submission guidelines, email Andrew Reed at upike.edu.
UPIKE has recently started a new weekly convocation series, which brings in a new speaker every week to talk about different issues that they face or that many are facing around the world. This week's speaker focused on the issue of equality.
On Tuesday, September 25th, UPIKE's convocation was held in Booth Auditorium. The guest was Jose Galvez, and his message was to inform people of the importance of equality. Galvez's goal throughout his years of photography was to inform as many people about his message as possible.
Even if I just reach in an audience of say 50, even if I only reach 2 or 3 or 4, I feel that that's fine. You start educating them slowly but surely. In pockets here and there. So I think I've made a positive contribution in my past presentations, so that they might not all agree with some of my sentiments, but I think that they will leave with a better understanding of who the Latino population is.
Chaplain Rob Music has started a series of convocations that has guest speakers every Tuesday at 11 a.m. in Booth Auditorium. Rob spoke about the importance of being more informed about the history in America.
It subtly opens students' eyes up, so the next time that they're reading a book, or like particularly about today, they're reading a book or they're watching something and a name like Cesar Chavez comes up, they're like, hey, wait a minute, I just heard about that guy. So it starts to integrate, push things together.
Rob Music encourages people to attend convocation to learn more about the world around them. If you would like to attend one of these events, they are every Tuesday at 11 a.m. in Booth Auditorium. This has been Cody with Bear TV News.
Now we go to Lance Tackett for sports.
Hello UPIKE viewers, I'm Lance Tackett here with your sports update. The UPIKE Bears football team had a strong offensive lead to carry the team to a big win on Saturday, defeating St. Andrews 55-28. The Bears scored 48 points in the first half, beating the mark set in the first half by the 2011 squad against Faulkner. Our UPIKE volleyball team can't seem to stay away from injuries, as on Friday they took a tough loss against Cumberland's in straight sets, 25-6, 25-18, and 25-18. UPIKE men's soccer lost to Cumberland's 2-0 on Saturday. The Patriots took an early control of the game as Marvin Vandermeide scored both UC goals within the first 11 minutes. UPIKE's women's soccer dropped a 3-0 decision to Cumberland's on Saturday while on the road. Cumberland's dominated the match from start to finish, launching 45 shots with 22 on the frame while holding the Bears at just 0. And that's it for your sports update. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you for that sports update, Lance. That wraps it up for this month's edition of Bear TV News. Thank you for joining us, everyone. I'm Travis Stamper.
And I'm Dominique Mims. We'll see you next time.